Hey, welcome to the Green Apple Home. So tonight I just thought I would make a hot cider that's really delicious. I say everything's delicious, but it really is. It's good. And I was like, I'm going to call it a hot cider because it's not quite a wassail. Is it wassail or wassail? Is it wassail? We have like the grapes. Sometimes they have grapes in the bottom. When I used to work at a cardiologist's office, the week before Christmas, we would kind of have some sort of a holiday thing where we would serve this and goodies to all the patients, and they loved it. So every year, it's like a tradition. I guess I'm carrying it on. I don't know if you can see that cloudy murkiness. Like, I'll try and shake it up a little bit. You can kind of see that it's got gunk at the bottom. That's what apple cider should have. Like, when you do this, you should see like junk floating through, like apple bits. Not bits, but just like murkiness. That's what you should see. They were trying to sell some apple juice as apple cider because there was apple juice and then it said apple cider and they looked exactly the same. And I switched it over, and on the ingredients, the only difference was one had citric acid, which is fine because it is just pressed apples. But if you don't have the murkiness, like, it's just basically apple juice. All they did was change the label and then jack up the price. So anyways, that's my little 2 cents for you about that. 2 quarts, which is what, 8 cups? 8 cups. Did I stir this? Maybe I should shake it first. I don't know if I shook it up very well. I could kind of eyeball it since it's like half of this gallon. Next we're going to add orange juice, and we're going to do a quart of orange juice, so 4 cups of orange juice. I just chose one that was on sale. So this is the color at this point. Now comes the good part where we add all the yummy spices, and it makes it into something that is just so fall. 2/3 cup of brown sugar we're going to add. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on higher because we're going to need to boil this, folks. Alright, so rather than do a big ploppy splash, I'm going to just like place it in there. Break it up a little. We are going to add 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt and 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground allspice, which smells really good. We're going to add 6 whole cloves. We used to take these cloves as kids and glue them onto like walnuts and make like reindeers because they kind of look like reindeer antlers. I should do a craft. We used to take them on the walnuts and glue them like on the little reindeer for reindeers. Anyways, we're doing 6 of these. If you don't have whole cloves and you have like a pickling spice mix, look in your pickling spice because there's cloves in there. You can pick them out. 5, 6. And a half. There was a half one. And then we add 4 cinnamon sticks. Every year, me and Neil get a membership just for the holidays to like BJ's. It's kind of inconvenient for us. But we like to get those temporary memberships that are free, the trial ones, because then you can see what they have for Christmas, and you can also get good deals on like stuff like this, which are horrendously expensive in their little jars, but when you buy them in bulk like this, it doesn't make it seem so bad. I'm adding 4 cinnamon sticks, so I added 1 already, and then 2, 3, 4. And did you guys know cinnamon is actually bark from a cinnamon tree? And why we can't grow them in our backyards and then just cut the bark from it and dry it out ourselves? Why is that? Because I would do that. Because these things are like gold in price. You get like, they're like vanilla beans. It's just not right. It's just not right. Anyways, we're going to heat this to boiling. Once it starts boiling, we're going to have it simmer down. So we'll turn it down a little bit. Simmer it for about 5 minutes. Serve it up. Try not to burn all of your taste buds off when you eat it. And then if you want to use the cinnamon sticks for little stirring sticks, you could do that. That would be kind of posh, wouldn't it? You could put our little pinkies up. I'm ready to ladle this into my mug. You just try not to get the cloves and stuff. You could have put the cloves in a cheesecloth or, I don't know, like some sort of a tea steeper or something if you didn't want to have to bother with trying to not get the cloves. When you smell it up close, you can smell the spices, but it's not like the mulling spices. You get those little cartons of the mulling spices that you just put on and it like makes your whole house smell divine. Woo! It has some kick to it actually. It's like more of a spiced cider. It shouldn't just be called hot cider. It should be called spiced cider. You can really taste the orange in this and some spices. You know what we should do? We should put whipped cream and drizzle it with caramel. Sprinkle a little cinnamon on there. Or throw some nuts in there. I don't know. To dress it up. That's what you could do. There's your spiced cider, guys. Nice little fall drink. Hope you guys are doing good. We'll see you next time on The Green Apple Home.